I am Rita, sending you our love. I am speaking on behalf of the family and friends in England, in particular the Stokes's family. My first memories of Uncle Edmund were when my sisters and I visited my grandfather's home at weekends in Stoke-on-Trent. Uncle Edmund and Auntie Doreen would be present, and I would take their firstborn, Mark, out for walks in his pushchair. Still a young girl myself, Uncle Edmund would ensure my safety and walk me home. During this time we would talk and talk, and he would educate me on the workings of the world and teach me the rights and wrongs of life, a precious time for a growing child. When the Raffertys decided to leave Stoke-on-Trent for Australia, it was a great loss of talent for Staffordshire and a huge bonus for Tasmania. Even though both families were thousands of miles apart, we still had a very close bond and harmonious relationships with the Stokes and the Raffertys. In the early days, we would converse by letter and occasional telephone conversations. Uncle Edmund would post his poems and tapes to England, and latterly Facebook and WhatsApp enhanced our communication with each other. Uncle Edmund was a fine, remarkable individual. He engrossed and entertained us all in verse. And when he was not there in person, his art shined and told his own story, whether happy or sad, a talent that very few have. I was lucky enough to see the Raffertys throughout the world, in Spain, England and Australia. Taking my father to Australia to meet his sister and brother-in-law was a focal point in his life. Uncle Edmund was in charge of the itinerary and touring us around New South Wales, reciting so much knowledge our brains could not absorb. Recently, I was fortunate to meet in person Uncle Edmund with his forever growing family in Florence, Italy, a mecca for the educated Ed. At the age of 94, he stood his ground in the art capital of the world, enlightening our party regarding masterpieces in front of our own eyes. Uncle Edmund, on behalf of myself, the Stokeses and the rest of the family in England, we are so honoured to call you our uncle. You will be truly missed, however our memories will always remain. Uncle Edmund, we love you. Rest in peace.